Mic's unmuted, camera's unmuted. I'm gonna reset this. Oops. That way I sure the sound is synced. All right. Down, it went back then, yo. He took my arm, she thinks she took her soul. Oh, this different virus around. Okay, it might be laggy at first. I'm trying a different Okay, that's what I want. So janky. You're such a micro stutter. There it is. I'm not even running. There.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has... Please visit us again.
Why my blood go down? What? The fuck? That's not how that usually comes out. Switch some stuff around. I'm hoping it runs a little bit better. See what happens.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
Go try this mission.
Is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Foxwell here. Thanks for taking the contract. Make sure to gear up before you head out on patrol. Always pays to be prepared when you're not sure what you'll run into out there.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields online.
Okay, that's who you're here to protect. Make sure they stay safe.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
Okay.
Oh, this server's broken. So I won't be able even to tell if this is a good server for... So anytime the sound file doesn't work, it's fine. Run out of bullets.
Shields hit.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Scans are clean. Job well done. We're clear here.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on.
Whatever. These the streams are variable and I can play it for now. Let's see if it gets shittier as I play on.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Let's make sure the sector's secure. Head to the marked locations and run a scan.
Just to get the tight topped up.
Okay.
I hate how it tells you beforehand.
Damn, whoever set up that satellite knew what they were doing. Almost fooled me. Get rid of it.
Check fire.
Head to the next point.
I realize that you don't understand. better for me if you don't understand. Found a place for I keep jumping the button, sorry. We got a place in the Josh's out stopper.
Looks like a monitoring satellite. Seems functional, so we can let it be. Let's move on.
You don't understand. Tell it from me, say you don't understand. Let me out.
Hold tight while I scan the sector. Looks all clear. That was the last scan we needed. Thanks for the help. Don't see anything here.
Quantum drive is now on.
Go.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields online.
Hey, I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm gonna do a deeper scan. Stand by. Scans are showing outlaws inbound.
Bogey. Shields hit.
That was close. He'll come back up fast, oh shit.
Shields hit.
Looks like you're clear. Scans are clear of targets. Scans are clean. Sending creds your way. Thanks for clearing up that contract. Hey, it's Walton with Foxwell. Courtesy reminder to not head out on patrol without getting geared up. Things have been wild out there lately.
Bottom drive is now off. Bottom drive is now off.
Wait.
Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now off.
All right.
Running a scan. Maintain your position.
Online.
Let's make sure the sector's secure. Head to the marked locations and run a scan.
Okay.
Watch out, enemies heading your way.
Shields hit. Okay. Target
Keep the pressure on them.
Target destroyed.
Not picking up any hostile activity. Giving you the all clear.
Shields offline.
Scans are clean.
Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now off. Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now off.
Where I want to go?
Shields online. Shields offline. Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now
Protect the ship. Protect the ship. There it
That's
is.
the client. Do whatever you have to do to keep them safe.
Offline. Okay.
All channels! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me!
Shields online.
Oh, the server has working sound.
Target destroyed.
Hey, you're doing good. Keep it up.
Shields hit.
I'm heading out.
Destroyed.
Take care.
Good. I think we're in the clear now. Don't see anything here.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Reach your mama. You're very crazier than you. I need some take a armor.
Okay, now that you're here, we need you to check the area. Fly to the designated points and ping your scanner.
Shields online.
So what's another time, dude? I gotta burn my house down. What's another house to me? I gotta take everything you hear me. I gotta take a lot more to count me, bitch. Scan, please. Won't let me scan it. It was scanned. There we go. This is interesting. %. Why isn't it scanning the rest of the way?
Okay, that satellite's good.
Okay.
Clear, proceed. On to the next one.
It was weird. I don't know if that was me or the game or whatever. Works.
Hey, I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm gonna do a deeper scan. Stand by. Nothing on the scope. Head to the next point.
Do 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 do.
Bogey.
Uh-oh. Getting some strange readings from that satellite. Just to be safe, go ahead and neutralize it.
Check fire.
And with that, our work here is done. We're clear here.
What's it called? Oh, EVE. Okay.
Contract complete.
Shields.
Initiating your payment now.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Awesome.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum
Oops.
drive is
Sorry.
now
Oh,
off.
he didn't see that, so well, I did. Um,
Shields online.
sorry. I had a cough really bad. I'm trying to hold it, but I can't. I gotta pee, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it gets hit at all? Okay. I also want to check to see if the server starts lagging.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle. Your vehicle has. Please visit us again.
See if there's a few people here. It's getting chilly. Yeah, so it looks like Vulcan was the issue. Well, so far anyways. Okay, I'll be right back. Let's see if we can take a black on.
Welcome to the ASOP. Your vehicle, please visit us again.
This one came out the right way. It was weird. The first one came out like slightly angled. What is that?
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
What? So it was either the Vulcan I was using that was causing me issues, or it was... I actually noticed there's a bunch of dust coming on the front of my computer, so I cleaned that too, but... The temperature never really got over 68 anyways on the GPU, so... I can't move Spotify at all here. Oh. When it on the GPU, still having good frames though. Twist my arm. It's probably loading in the
Engines online. Bottom fuel is at one. Shields offline.
I really thought I did this. Oh, nice.
Shields online. Shields offline. Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now off.
There we go.
Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now off.
Find a spot to hide and power down.
You go 50-50 to be honest. Hey, what's going on? Do up what to da da. How's been your Star Citizen adventure? Some of those stuff I gave you helped?
Preparatory checklist complete. Time to wait.
My on. Do. Just trying some dog fighting, trying to practice on the flying a little bit. Plus, I had to change some settings because I was having problems with lag after like 20-30 minutes, but seems like I got that sorted. Also, how was your weekend? You have a good weekend? Waiting for this black to show up, so still got about 35 seconds. Rented a freelancer, made some money, and then died a bunch. Logged out. On a bad note, but yeah, that's good. I'm glad the advice helped. Yeah, it can get really frustrating really quickly with this game when it starts to get buggy. When you're running into a lot of problems, the best thing to do is just just go back to the server. Like, always try to remember the server you go to. And then when it starts to get buggy, just back to the menu and then log back in and just see if the server's different. You can get combat log too, so those piloter it happens too. After a while, yeah, for me personally, I tend to get really tired, and I stop paying attention. New ship problems. Yeah, the freelancer's probably a little bit different than them. They all fly differently, so there's no. You just got to remember, like, I always base it on class, right? So if it's a small mining ship, it's probably not going to fly very well.
Heads up. Got hostiles at your location.
You know, if it's a fighter, it's going to be really, nimble. Medium, not so much. Heavy, little less. Big ships are fucking hard to fly. Oh, you cockroach. Hang on. Ooh, that was close. I don't know if that hit me or not, but... Is there two? I think I fucked up my thing too. Hang on. Yeah, I did. I hit G by mistake. Hang on. Where's the black? I gotta get the black, because the black's the important one. I gotta hit G, but I'm trying to... There we go. So G changes the way you shoot. It's fixed or... Oh, he fucking jumped.
Target destroyed.
Kill confirmed.
Okay, let me get this other
Oh, that was super
cockroach.
Hey, nice work. Fox will appreciate it. I'll get your money sent.
Shields hit.
It's an actual fighter, so... He's quick, too. He got a lot of distance on me. You teleporting bitch.
Target destroyed.
It's fast compared to the Golem. I was ramming dogs left and right. Yeah, it's a little slower response, right?
Shields offline.
Like when you get into the bigger ships, you'll start to like once you start flying a little bit, you'll get it. I know it's tough at first, but keep with it. It's just trying to understand the ship. All ships are different. Even in class, they're still pretty different.
Foxwell appreciates you covering that patrol. But don't go out low on ammo and other essentials. You might need it.
What were you doing with the freelance? Just cargo runs? Sorry, I gotta dealing with this fucking QT bug here. Okay. So if you ever get this QT bug where it's not really going anywhere for you, what I usually do is
Shields offline.
hang on one sec. Actually, go to this one. Fucking. Planning on pledging a freelancer cargo and hauling missions.
Quantum drive is now on.
I'd have to double check the website.
Quantum drive is now off.
Is that the only cargo run you can get?
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do.
Is now off.
I just think there's a better one. I just don't know if it's more money or the same amount. Freelancer is really good, but if you're planning on buying one, let me see one sec here. I'm also really bad with the ship names, so let me just double check here. This works. You like doing the cargo though, eh? They get. I can show you how they end up turning out. I did a lot of them, so they end up turning into stuff like this. I think it's bulk grade. Oh, big money, but a lot of cargo. Just trying to get something big for cargo. Okay, let me see what they got right now. And if you're you set on it, then you see. Because I think the freelancer's a good ship, but I think there's better ships for transport. I just don't know if they're more or less money. Yeah, they are a little bit more money. And if you want cargo, I would look at the Max, the Freelancer Max, because that's cargo. But the other option, depending on price, I know a lot of people like the Taurus too. That has a bunch of cargo. If you really, really like just cargo, look at the Raft. That's got a lot of cargo, and it's not much more than the Freelancer, and that one's a hell of a lot easier to load, and it comes with a really cool tractor beam. But yeah, the other thing is to look, if you wanted to look at ones like there's a bunch of variants for the Taurus that still have a lot of cargo space, but they also have like a lot more firepower. So. I don't think you can rent any of those other ones. You can see. Where are you looking at the ships? Yeah, I'm looking at their website just on their PC. Like just their standalone ships. You know they're standalones, right? You don't have to buy from the game ones. Once you buy the game package, then you can buy standalones. You probably need that, but. Just seeing what else they got. See, my big thing is its price point. Oh yeah, the raft for if cargo is your game, the raft is the key, 100%. I think it's 192 SE of cargo. So the way it works is it snaps to. So if you're looking at the ship, I'll explain it to you because you can actually rent the raft to test it if you want. So you can rent it's. I think it's a little bit more, but I'm not exactly sure. But if you look at the pictures, the cargo grid's on the outside and it snaps to the top. And it's, I think it's pretty big. I think it's like 192 SE of cargo, which is like, I've seen people load it. It's like putting a whole bunch of 8 SCU containers across the whole back of it. It's crazy. You know, it's got 2 size 1s, and then you got a turret, which is 2 size 3s, which isn't bad. You got no missiles, but it's cargo, right? And then what do we got for systems? 2 power plants, 3 shield generators. Swap out I don't know what shield generators you get, as long as they're decent ones. You can always put ones that have a bigger shield pool in it. They call it bubble pool. And you can literally just be a sponge. Yeah, definitely. You can rent them. I think I've killed one player in this, and the only reason I killed him is he shot first. Yeah, I know. I just bought my Zeus CL, the ship you seen, and I was flying to somewhere. I forget what it was. It was for the event. I was doing cargo run. All I hear was somebody lock onto me, and I was like, okay. So I was chilling, and then he started hitting my shield, so I turned around and fired at him. I ended up blowing his ass up. He ended up being in a small ship. It wasn't hard.
Bottom drive is now off.
But yeah, it doesn't bother me. I just change shield generators, put the big ones in, the best ones in, change weapons to the ones I like.
Shields online.
You can find power plants and stuff like that to make it better. There's also, you can fly the Buccaneer. That's also rentable.
Okay, good. You found it.
That's a light
Operation
fighter.
Security blanket is a go.
If you're ever interested about trying these missions, these are just PvE missions. They're not PvP missions. These are pure just PvE. And the Buccaneer will
All
do
channels! I'm
do
under
well.
attack! Please,
I
if you
use the
hear this,
Buccaneer for a
help
lot
me!
of these. The only thing that sucks about rented ships is you can't change anything on them. And you gotta have to find the sweet spot to lead your shot. Oh, I tickled him. But yeah, there's a lot of ships you could rent to
Heading
try
out.
out.
Take care.
seeing anything on the scans. I think you're good. We're clear here.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people ping me. Like I said, I only had the one person ever attack me.
Shields offline.
Well, I think I've had other people attack me, but they killed me so fast it didn't even really matter. And there's ships. I don't know if you know this too. There's ships in the game. It's called a Mantis. Mantis is one. I think there's one other one, but I'm not exactly sure.
Is now on.
But the Mantis is what a lot of people use. It has something called I actually forget the name of it. But when you're quantum traveling like this, they can actually pull you out with that ship. Big warning thing comes up, and it says warning. Someone's like trying to pull you out of quantum drive or quantum travel, and get ready, and then you kicks you out, and so just so you don't freak out, because I've never the first time, the one and the only time that's ever
Looks like
happened
you're
to me
ready for a
scared the
security
shit out of me.
You should be seeing waypoints.
I was in
Where each
pyro
one
too, and
will
all of
be
a sudden I was like, wah, 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 being pulled out of pyro. Wah, wah, wah. And I was like, holy fuck, okay, let's get busy, boys. But they pulled me out, and then they left me alone. So I guess they were just trying to practice pulling people out of quantum. I wasn't really upset. I was like, if you wanted, I was a fighter. I was in this. So they pulled me out in my fighter, and I was like, okay, well, you pulled me out. You gonna attack? I'm a type of person that I shoot second. So I always shoot back, but I will never shoot first. So when I got pulled out, I put my shields on. Like I switched to the battle mode or whatever the fuck it's called. Threw my guns on, started doing some maneuvers. Because I was looking, I was pinging and shit. I was looking for them, and I couldn't find them. I couldn't see this mark. So I was like kind of looking for them, and eventually I found them. But yeah, no one did shit. And I ended up throwing my other mode back on and finishing my quantum travel back to. I think I was going to Stanton's station in Pyro. So. That scan? No. This is doing this to me before. It's like half scans it and then doesn't finish it. There we go.
Let me confirm.
The other thing
Yep,
to know
that
too is,
satellite is friendly
so
and functional.
you
Let's
can,
move on.
when you lock on like that, then
Let's move on.
right, that's targeting. So he's now has a red ping saying I'm targeting him. You can go Alt T to cancel that, so it gets rid of the target. But the other thing you can do too is, I don't know if I can do from this far away. If you scan the ship you're looking at, so this is by V. V is scanning. You can do scanning in any ship. You can actually see here, owner is gamer rules. So if the owner says unknown, usually it means it's an unknown, or it's like a random ship, like an NPC ship. But you can actually see like what parts he's got on it. You can see they're offline, so it's actually not on right now. And then if you had any cargo, it would show up, but only cargo that's attached to his grid. If it's loose, it doesn't count. So that's the whole scanning mode. I don't know if you've done that. It took me a hell of a long time to figure it out. I'm not gonna lie. Only because it's buggy as fuck. Sometimes you have to like multi-click the scan button. Sometimes you gotta hold it. Sometimes you only have to click it once. It's kind of weird. There we go. I'm pretty sure you gotta hold it, but
Let me confirm. Yep, that satellite is friendly and functional. Let's move on. On to the next one.
I could also teach you a trick to use the scanning for mining if you want to know it. Also really good for salvage too. Okay, so when you're in this mode, and say you just get to the area and you're looking for salvage, so I have to actually find salvage, or not salvage, mining. Okay, so right here, see right there at the top, hang on, right here. This is telling me it's a ship, or it could be it's kind of low ratings. I'd say this is more. That's probably the beacon I just scanned, right? So when you see the unknown areas like that, I may actually have to fly and find one. Hang on, let me fly this way and see if we can find one. See that? Yeah, it's showing me. So when you're looking at when you're mining, that will pop up, but it'll only be one number, and it'll be like 1800, 1500, 3000. It goes all the way up to, like, when you start scanning ships, that's when you see like the 3. If you're looking at salvage, it could be like 2600, 30, 18. What you're looking for when you're mining is you're looking for like 1800 to like 3000, 4000. Those are like that means
It's like a
there's a
monitoring
lot of
satellite.
material there.
Seems
When you see the
functional, so it
lower
might be.
numbers like 1000 or 1200, there's not a lot of material there.
All right, that was the last scan point.
But when you're salvaging, when you see the big number, that's where you know where to
Don't see
go,
anything
because only the big numbers are usually salvage. So it's really good for salvage. It's helpful for mining, because you always want to look for like a good decent number, but then if you see a really big number, you know to avoid it, because that's probably salvage. And they're gonna be changing. I think there might be tweaking the scanner and stuff like that. So always keep your ear out. The scanner's it's really key when you're doing salvage and mining. Do you do when you were doing the mining, were you doing like atmosphere, like on planet mining, or were you doing it in space like this? Astrobytes. Okay, you can do planets. Some planets will only give you certain things. I think the
Running a
website
scan.
that I gave you
Maintain
tells
position.
you. So always check there. And I think there's a lot of other websites to tell you if you're looking for like a certain thing where the best planets are. But planets are really good. They can be a lot more rewarding than planet or space, but they are a little bit more trickier because some have a little bit of fucked up gravity and weather. So you constantly adjusting ships. Like your ship will move. But it's a little extra challenge. It's kind of fun. You also find gems on planets. Gems are big money. So on that website, when you go to like the pricing for all the stuff, if you go all the way to the bottom, it's all
Scan is clean.
the gem pricing. You need a geo miner though, not a mining ship. It's a little different.
Scans are clean.
No, you can't collect them. So what you can do you can still use the laser to, you know how like when you heat the ore and then it breaks apart, you have to do the same thing with the gems. So you can use the laser on the golem, but you have to be very careful, because that's I did it in the prospector and the golem, and the gems don't need as much heat. So as soon as you touch some of the gems, they'll blow up. Like, it doesn't take much power, but once they blow up, get out of your ship and you can pick them up. They're a physical item, where the ore is not. So the way people go geo mining is they'll get one of the geo vehicles. There's the Argo Geo, which is like the Argo mover, but instead it's for geo. And then I think there's a vehicle or two vehicles. I think there might be two vehicles. And then what you do is you grab you can grab SU containers. So like those same style containers that you're doing cargo runs with, you can actually buy personal ones for yourself and put stuff in there. Popping gems for an hour. Yeah, I did it too. I only noticed because all the gems were still there, but it wouldn't thing. So I just got tired and I was like, I wonder if I could pick them up. And then I picked them up. And then I was like, oh, okay. I watched a video and they're like, yeah, it's a little different. So yeah, that's what people do is they'll get the little containers and then they'll fill up the geo and then fill up a container and just keep going. So it's good money, but you kind of have to do it in pairs because it's really easy to sneak behind the person in the geo and just take the stuff out without them knowing. So you gotta need somebody to like kind of help watch your back a little bit. But yeah, you just fly around and the geo collectors aren't that expensive either. I know these big ones I need friends, so I'll just do these smaller ones. Oh, other tip. I'll give you another tip too. I don't know if you've run into this, but
Fox will appreciate it. I'll get your money sent.
anytime you call a ship, call it from the terminal
Fox will
inside
hit. Thanks for taking the
inside the
contract.
hangar you're
Make
at.
sure to gear up before you head out on
Not
patrol.
from the outside
Always pays to be
terminal.
prepared when you're not
If
sure
you
what you're
have
running
to
into
call
out
from
there.
the outside terminal, wait for the ship to spawn and make sure the name, like your name and the ship name, is slightly under it. If there's a really big gap or your ship's moving around, go back to the terminal and store it. And then try calling it from the other one. Do you ever call your ship from the terminal outside and it's gone, or it's on the floor, or it's upside down? Or best way to do is call from from the terminal inside the hangar that you are.
Okay, now that you're here, we need you to check the area. Fly to designated points in your scanner.
Ooh, elevator one too. So anytime you're looking at a freight elevator and it just says loading, 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 just pull yourself away from it and look at it again. If it doesn't pop in like the first like 2.5 seconds, just look away from it and look again. It'll pop right away. I usually count to like 3.
Shields offline.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Shields online. Bogey.
What kind of bogey is that? Oh, it's a satellite. I still gotta scan it though. There we go. I think the other thing too with the scanner is... no, that's not true. I don't know.
Hold tight. That satellite isn't registered. You're clear to take it out.
Check fire.
Head to the next point.
Next point it is. Oh. I got enemies. So either my computer didn't like the Vulcan that I was using, or the dust was causing issue, but either one is possible. I guess I could put vocal back on and see if it starts lagging, but I'd rather not.
Bogey.
Bogey.
Hold tight. That satellite isn't registered. You're clear to take it out.
Check fire.
Check fire, check fire. So sensitive.
Check fire.
On to the next one.
On to the next one. Oh, I didn't refuel my noise the last time I used it. Shit. I only got 2 noise left. Though I always press the wrong one when I want anyways. Is this one? Oh, okay.
Bogey.
Wow, all 3 bad. That's usually... I haven't had that in a while. Usually it's like 1 or 2, but not all.
Damn, whoever set up that satellite knew what they were doing. Almost fooled me. Get rid of it.
I think I'm
Check
missing.
fire.
Oh no.
Oh no. Get ready. There's company
Nice.
coming your way.
I like company. Ooh. The dude's door looks open. Ooh. Where'd he go? Oh, this is Buddy. It's like his buddy on there. Pew 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 pew.
Target
You're
destroyed.
doing a hell of a job. Don't back down now.
That one seemed a little easy, I'm not gonna lie. What the hell?
Oh.
Shields hit.
Shields hit. Where'd he go? There he is. He's running.
Target destroyed.
That was the last scan we needed. Thanks for
Nice.
the help.
Still no ace pile helmets, huh?
Shields off.
Scans are clean.
Oh, I'm not done yet. Okay. Damn, I gotta pee.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
Awake.
off.
I'm wide awake. Okay, let's not pass out.
Shields online.
Okay, that's who you're here to protect. Make sure they stay safe.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
Ooh, smoked him. I haven't hit too many missile shots like that before.
Bogey.
Try not to hit my friend. Oh, come here. There you are. Right there. Wow, I'm terrible.
Target
You're
destroyed.
doing a hell of a job. Don't back down now.
Whoop, don't want to hit my brand.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
I'm not seeing anything on the scans. I think you're good. We're clear here.
Shields offline.
Next.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Hold tight while I scan the sector.
Okay.
Shields online.
A long time of running.
Nothing on the scope.
Shields
Okay.
offline.
Another job well done, I guess. Let's go get our stuff done. I gotta pee real quick, so.
Sending creds your way. Thanks for clearing up that contract.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields online.
Oh, I was right. Fuck, going the wrong way. Definitely not my worst landing, but definitely not my best. Okay, let's go get my character drink, but I'm gonna pee really quick. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go back. Alright. Let's go get my character. Oh, I might actually have a drink here. Derby, you still here? Do you know about the Max? The Max lift? Attachments for the mining gun. Okay, so the Max, I'll show it to you in a second. Let me take a drink here. The Max is the better version. So when you get up into the contracts, eventually the small one won't pick up bigger containers. I think it picks up to, I don't remember. Never comes down. So what the Max is it's just a bigger version. So this picks up, like, you can even pick up some ships with it. I don't know if I'll be able to pick this one up. So the Max is basically it's a heavy version of the pistol, but it takes a spot on your back. All right, so when I put it away, it takes up a slot here. You find them in cargo places. So if you ever see an elevator, I don't know if this one's cargo. This one might be cargo actually. So all space stations will either be a refinery or cargo or both. I think there might be one more. Is there one more? Cargo. Refinery. Maybe it's just the two. And some don't have either. So some just have like the little gallery with has like food and shit. So you have to find the elevator that's inside the space station, which all space stations kind of have the same kind of layout. So if you can find this elevator to the inner space station, and this one as cargo. So this is the cargo center. So if you come in here, you can see the sign right here, cargo services. You want to go to cargo services. Cargo services is another place where you can rent ships. So let's see really quick. I guarantee you we can rent the raft here if you wanted. There's the mole, which is a medium miner. But I'm pretty sure you need 2 people for this one because one actually uses the laser head when the other one flies. It's not like either or. Mole's pretty badass ship though. Holds a lot of mining. Like look at the bags. You're getting 2 more bags. And I think this you refine on this, don't you? I don't know. I've never used it, so yeah, this is what I'm talking about. The Freelancer Max, this is not bad, but I think if you want cargo, go with this one. The other one, the Hull A, the one you'd want for cargo would be the Hull C, but you can only buy that on the store and it's like $500. And then you can rent a mining. So yeah, you can't get the other one here. You only the mole, which is weird because it's a cargo place. But yeah, if you look around, you'll be able to find the raft. Sorry, the raft. Yeah, I know you can rent the raft. Yeah, so you want to come here. So oh, right here, I'll show you really quick. So remember I was telling you can get little personal SEU containers. This is where you'd buy them from. So you go attachments. No. Personal weapons. So there's your maxi lift right here. Containers, and then you can buy. So if you want to have more, if you wanted to have more pods for your golem, what you could do is like you and a buddy buy a second. I think you need two for one ship, and then when you get full, you unhook them. So you hit Alt K, I believe. I'll have to double check for you, but I think Alt K unlocks your ship. Then your buddy could pull them off. Put 2 fresh ones on. You continue mining. Your buddy takes the 2 bags, stores the bags, refines the bags, flies back with the clean bags while it's refining, and repeat rinse cycle. But yeah, these are the, so you can get a 2, a 1, there's a 4, and then this is your geo resources. So this is the pods for the geo things. If you have a geo miner, that's what it uses to store. But a lot of people just pull them out of that and put it into another one. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. And then the gallery is just, have you been to these? Any space station is going to be about the same. Not every space station is built the same, and not everything's in the same location, right? Like this one's got armor, but there's no guns. Some have guns and armor, but there's no ship weapons. So each one's different, and they all have bars. So if you want to hang out at the bar, what times are you usually on? And it's actually, a lot of people don't know this too. He's broken. He's broken. He's broken. He's broken. Okay, they're all broken. So if they were working, you can actually talk to them, and he'll make you a drink and put it down and you can drink it. But it breaks a lot, so...
Hey.
If you have a fine, you can pay your fine by... You want to look for... Oh, that's banking, sorry. They look the same. You can pay fines and stuff. If you have... you can... When you refine cargo, this is where you would sell it. So if you do like a mining thing, and say, let's see what the station wants. Right now, this is looking for local market. Usually, space stations don't usually take much. It's always planets or pyro. But then you can sell stuff from here. Like if it wanted it, you can sell it. So you want to look for that. It's usually the TTT or the admin. And then you got ship weapons there. And then, I didn't know, most people don't know this either, but there's actually regular clothes you can buy. Kind of like cool little suits and stuff. Oh, your CS sometimes they... I don't know what time is it right now for you, because I have 8 o'clock. It's actually 8:06 to be exact. I'm getting a little laggy here. Oh, so you're an hour before me. Because I usually play from like 6:30. I try to get on a little earlier than 6:30, but... And then I try to play for a couple hours. I usually play until I can't take it anymore. I get bored or my neck hurts too much. Did you end up going to Pyro yet or no? Oh, see, I lost my fucking port. Oh no, I didn't. I just didn't scroll down. I stay on until dinner's done, then I go back on. I still haven't got a Pyro? Alright. Well, the one thing to note, if you want to go to Pyro, it's actually not hard. It's not that scary. And to be honest, what do you have to lose? If you ever want to go to Pyro, I'll take it. It's kind of cool. I'll go now if you want. I'll fly there right now. Show you what it looks like actually. Fuck it, let's go to Pyro for a bit. I haven't been in a while. It's actually not far from this station, so... I think. There it is. I'm gonna have to go.
Takeoff complete.
Hang on a sec.
Landing gear.
Okay, what did you say?
Raised.
The burritos and energy drinks are in my backpack. Sweating to cannabis, that's the biggest expense so far. Cannabis is your biggest expense? Mine too. I ended up switching to the pens. Well, not the pens, but like the little vape for the cannabis. A little concentrated, a little bit better. Sorry, let me try and get this going here.
Shields offline.
Oh. Oh, I got a bug. I'll tell you a secret about food and drink too. Have you seen the cruise drinks? If you get the cruise drinks, like the one I just had, the purple cruise, there's purple, blue, there's like a bunch of different colors. But the cruise drinks give you food and water. And you can also use med beds. Yeah, food and water.
Quantum drive is now off.
But if you're ever in a pinch, you can always use a med bed. Med beds are at stations normally. Like you can see, like if you look through the list here, so we're going to Pyros Gateway, right? So it's got 3 large hangars. It's got 2 medium landing pads, service vehicles, docking, and then clinic level 2. So there's med beds there. It's also got a refinery, a loading dock, community trade, and then it also tells you what you can buy and ship weapons, rentals, food court. Everything has a food court pretty much. Not very many places don't. I've tried dying in the hospital, cargo hold, in the hangar. Yeah, that doesn't work. The hospital in the hangar doesn't work, as far as I know. And it's supposed to be for like say like me and you are out and you got killed. I can bring your body back. If I can't heal you there, I can bring your body back, and then I can throw you on a gurney and throw you in that area, and then it transports you to the hospital. Yeah, it doesn't work. I don't even think I can, like, it doesn't work for people. I've never tried, and I've been told it doesn't work, so it's just secondhand. So but yeah, but hospital beds are usually at every station and every planet. There'd be like a big hospital on the planets, and then there'd be like small little medical stations. And then depending on, there's tier 1, 2, and 3 injuries, and then depending on what tier injury you have, you may have to go to a certain bed. But I don't know how that works. Then they keep switching it and changing it. So, and I think they're switching and changing it again in the next update. So I can't really speak on it. Like I know there's tier 1 medical beds, tier 2 medical beds, and tier 3 medical beds. And depending on what injury you have, if it's a tier 3, tier 2, or tier 1, I think tier 1 is the worst and tier 3 is the lightest. And you can only respawn from tier 1 medical beds, I think. It's confusing. I'm not gonna lie, it's confusing. Let me stop to just refuel this quantum tank, so when we get to Pyro I can jump right away. Actually, is it easier to get... No, it should be about the same actually. Might be easier to get gas or fuel in at the station here. There's some cool areas, like there's stations in Pyro. They have contested zones.
Is at 75%.
So you go through like a couple of doorways, and then it's like a big giant PvP area. You collect stuff there, and there's a point to it. Like you gotta collect like certain cards, and if you get, I think there's 7 cards, 7 or 9. I think it's 7.
Quantum drive.
You go somewhere else and you put the cards in a thing. It's like a big like sandbox kind of activity. Just wait for the station to load. I haven't been here yet, so. Okay, so you can see the jump point there. So we're just gonna go over here and get some fuel. They should be.
Shields
down at the bottom there. And then I'll jump through. I heard about some big ass laser. Yeah, that's on the Idris. There's I think there's more than 2 capital ships, but the 2 biggest capital ships are an Idris and a Polaris. The Idris has a big laser on the front of it. I think that's where the landing pads are. They look like landing pads, don't they? Yeah, I think they are. Yeah, the guns are there. Yeah, look at the Idris. I think I'm saying it right. There's a couple different variants to it, to be honest. And only a certain one comes with the laser. Till I die. Those are the ships that get complained that they're pay-to-win ships. I did this too early. Now I'm gonna blow right by it. A dead man walking. I think the Polaris looks better than the Idris, but the Idris is still pretty cool because of the way it's designed. But I like the Polaris better because it's by RSI, and I love RSI ships.
Quantum fuel is at 100%. Takeoff complete.
So you got to be in
Landing gear
quantum
raised.
or nav mode to see this. See if I go back to gun mode, I don't see it.
Shields
So,
offline.
but understand that this is the quick mode, so it also looks like, yeah. I think they were trying to make it look like the old school like battleships. You know, like the old school USS battle cruisers, the ones like the carriers, right? So I think that's what that looks like. I think the Polaris looks more of a spaceship than anything else, but to each their own. So if somebody's going through, because you can see it's opened, it's opening. So I'm just gonna cruise up. I'm gonna wait till it closes so you can see the whole thing. We're trying to chill to the side over here. I think they're down here, or they already went through. So I'm just gonna wait till it closes. That's what it looks like. So you fly through there, and you gotta miss touching the sides or touching the middle. Fuck it. I'm just gonna go through it. Sometimes it will close, and it takes a little longer to open it, because you have to open it. But sometimes people struggle going through too. I know I did when I first did it. So you gotta line up, and once you okay, so now it's closing. So it's closing. So I'm gonna have to wait till it closes. Okay. Now I'm gonna reopen it. So once this goes through the tuning, you'll see at the bottom where it says activate jump point with the mouse. So you click because you're ready. Alright. I'm just going to open it up. Now if you're going in with other people, I think you just fly into it, but I'm not, you may still have to click. Yeah, so now wormhole's opening. So now we're going into it, and I got full concentration mode, so give me a hot second. Now, I don't think you have to hold W to do this, but for some reason, I feel better doing it. And you can tell when you're about to hit the sides, because it goes wah, 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 wah. And it shakes a little bit like that. But I have zero, yeah, there it is. Hear it? I'm getting too close to the side. I think I'm touching, but... You can always tell when you're getting near the end. It changes color. Because Pyro's red, Stanton's blue. And then you'll see the exit. So I'm pretty much in Pyro now. I just gotta find the exit. Doesn't help when it lags its ass off either. Alright, so now we're in Pyro. And we're gonna quickly get the fuck to the Stanton. It's Gateway. Because the closer you get to stations, a little bit more protected you are. If you ever have a problem, all you do is fly towards the station, and hopefully the station guns will start taking care of what's your problem. Right? Alright, we're in Pyro now. It's actually easier in bigger ships. I do a lot better in my Zeus, and that's a bigger ship. I don't know what it is about the smaller ship. I struggle in the smaller ships, but bigger ships, I guess they're a little bit easier for me. I don't know. It's weird. So for some reason our map's all fucked up. So now we're in Pyro. Here we go. It's hard to see Pyro because there's a lot of these mining things. But Bloom's really good. And you want to go to... You actually want to go to Bloom. So you go to Bloom. And then you want to go to this one. It's going to let me go there. Route to this location. The only thing that's a really big bummer about Pyro is everything is really far away and it takes a long time to get there. So this one I know, there's one called Ruin Station that has it, and then there's like a whole bunch, but I know these ones are pretty well. And truthfully, this is like this is like one of the smaller ships you can get. It's a light fighter. Light fighters are pretty small. This wouldn't be much bigger than the Golem. Like your Golem would be longer and not as wide, but I often wonder too if the jump point matches the size of the ship. Like it's a little bit bigger for bigger ships, but I've gone through a lot of the times with the SC and I've never heard that sound. It was only when I flew this one. The Golem would be interesting to fly through, but I think you could do it. You could always rent a ship too and do it. Just know if you take certain ships through, people look for them, right? Especially going back to Stanton. Like if you're a cargo ship full of cargo, you gotta be careful coming back. But I honestly, I've had more fun in Pyro than I've had in Stanton. Just my money I make is in Stanton, not in Pyro. I have fun in Pyro. There's like a lot of cool missions too. I just don't know them, and I'd have to get someone to bring me along to understand it. But there's like places that you can do that like activate lasers and open up cool doors that give you pretty cool stuff for like your ship. Some pretty wild stuff you can find in Pyro. And you wouldn't actually have to fly your Golem if you could get somebody to take you to Pyro, and then you just set your spawn at one of these locations. I'll show you how to do it. I'm going to do it at this place I'm going to, so you see what I mean. And then you can call your ship. Just get them to deliver it for you, and then you can do whatever you want. There's places to buy ships here. You can rent ships here. Same thing as Stanton. The only difference between this place and Stanton is there's no law here. You'll find PvP everywhere, but this you can't give them trouble. Where at the other place, if a player kills you, you can give them a crime stat. That's the only difference.
Quantum fuel is at 50%.
Oh yeah, and you can't buy shield generators. I found that as the hardware. You can't buy shield generators in Pyro. I couldn't find a shield generator, or at least a good one. All the good ones I was looking for. You can find the good ones in Pyro, but you can't buy good ones in Pyro. You have to go to station. Yeah, but you think it's not that bad to fly through though, eh? Pretty simple. You just line up, wait for it to tell you to click left click, and then wait till it sucks you in. Pretty straightforward. I didn't know at first you had to press the left click. I thought you just flew in. Did you know you can fly down to the planet by yourself? You don't have to quantum down? It does take longer, but you can do it yourself. I always wondered if new players knew that. I only knew that because when I first picked up this game, that was one of the big things they changed, was that you can start from the top of the planet and fly yourself down to the bottom of the planet. You don't have to quantum. The whole point of this game is there's no loading screens.
Quantum drive is now
I think Pyro also looks prettier. Look at that. It's a Tony Romo, runs on the bolo, AP coincide, go to mama, but I'm go.
quantum drive is now
Body with all this shoey on you, my roof look like a no sugar diamonds by the boatload.
quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
I do admit though, the stations are a little bit more trickier to land at.
Shields online.
You don't want to fly too much without your shields. What could you say? Ain't nobody bottles gave a liquor a sip. I don't want. Oh. I don't know what the fuck that was, so that was interesting. I tapped W and it must have lagged. There you go. Just gotta load the station, that's why. It's starting to catch up. Oh, I didn't fill it. It's okay. I'll have to remember to fill it when I come back. And the way we owe it Rodeo, Vala Valentino.
Welcome. To the aid of your vehicle, please visit us again.
So the cool thing about Pyro is you can go anywhere from the initial elevator. If you want to get cargo, refinery, ship, it's all really easy. But if you go to the entrance, it's kind of cool too. It's going to take a while for my shaders to catch up, I think. A lot of places are really laggy when you first get there too. Game's got to load it. See, my frames are coming up like a frame at a time. Yeah, it's cooler for Pyro. So you see this one says contested. There's a contested zone here, right? So, see, oh here, I'll show you. Let me reset my spawn. Let me show you how you do your spawn stuff. Spawny. So anytime you find a clinic, I gotta not run. So, like if I had an injury, I'd come here first, right? Patient check-in. So you want to go past the patient check-in. And then you want to find these ones that are generated ones. Right? And then if you want to transfer imprint, confirm. So now my imprint current is going to be here at this clinic. But my home is still Largo. So a quick way to, if you wanted to leave Pyro, is hit reset location. So it brings it back here and then accidentally die. And you'll end back up home and you don't have to jump through the portal anymore. Have you ever used this style where you have to select a room? I think they're all like that, aren't they? Let's go do some PvE. I'll show you this consecutive zone. I just gotta get some more ammo. I might be really laggy at first, but I don't really give a fuck. I just want to go have some fun. Uh-oh. I might have fucked myself. Come on, lady. There we go. I've been having problems. I usually use one of the coding things is Vulkan. I don't think this is the right store, actually. But after about 30 to 40 minutes of playing, I get no frames. I really thought it was the other one. Or am I thinking of a different place? Oh, sharpshooter. Yeah, this is it. Alright, I'll show you the contested zones. I'll just go up some fun. I won't actually see if I can find anything, but... And anytime you, for any kind of contested zone or any kind of area, if you're ever worried about if you can use your gun, it won't let you pull out your gun unless you're allowed to. So... Once I get to, you'll also tell too, because a little blue thing will show up on my right, saying that I've entered. See. So once I get through this door, This is kind of like your point of no return, right? So you come in here, cycle, fun, reload the bench. Alright. Now, basically, poor dude. Apparently he's got nothing good. Okay, I don't know why I searched him. See if there's anything over here. Elevator. Is it this one? So we need a fuse to get in, but you can always find a fuse. Let's grab a fuse. What we got here? See what's over here real quick. Yeah, I'm starting to get my frames back. I still get the little stutter that I got before. But grab this fuse just in case I want it. Okay. So now we're going to go jam this fuse in this door. Now, anytime you do fuse stuff or anytime you do inserting stuff, do it like this.
Emergency system power.
And always close the fuse door behind you. Got a little bit of lag here, but I think we gotta go this way. There's usually NPCs here sometimes. Sometimes there's not. But eventually there should be. And players. Players can be in here. So you gotta be on your toes. And I forget where I'm going, so I'm just kind of wandering around. I'll take some attachments. I love attachments. Get bad lag spikes. That's weird. There's no NPCs here. There should be tons. Or at least some. Yeah, they spawn out of that door. I wonder if it's broken. Or they're gonna spawn all at once and kill my ass. That's the way I came from, right? Or did I come this way? I don't know. There's stuff here, though. Sometimes you can find fuses in bathrooms, too. If you ever need one. can't tell which way I'm supposed to go. I got lost. I feel like this is the wrong way. I can always tell because it will say emergency override. Yeah, that's the way I can. Okay, so we gotta go this way. Oh, that was fucked up. Let me see if I go straight. I gotta stop running. I'm lagging when I run. Doesn't like it to run. Alright, this is the way, because I usually go this way. Right? No. Holy fuck, it wasn't the pipe, it was the flashing fucking lag. This is the one. It's really weird that there's no... Okay, so this is a red keycard door. Yeah, somebody glitched it. So somebody might be in there without doing the card. And by how much frames I'm losing, I'm going to say there's probably somebody around there. This is kind of like really bad. Usually there's so many people in here, I can't handle it. There's like no one. Oh. Oh, no. Wow, trying to show somebody something cool and there's nothing to actually show. Oh.
Emergency access granted.
That's crazy. There's no NPCs here at all. The fuck? No. This is just a dead end? This is just a dead end. I thought this was the way out. Can I not go? Oh, I can't go this way. Ooh, a knife. The fucking lag is killing me. Oh, I just took all of that. Oh well. Take another few just in case. Door number 2. That's a cycle door. Okay. Okay, see where this goes. I am utterly lost. Usually cycle doors are the way out. Yeah, see, leaving. Call it prohibited. Well, that was kind of sucks. They're trying to work on the NPC AI thing. Maybe this server's kind of broken or something, but Usually there's tons of NPCs in there. Like, I mean tons. Though it could have been, somebody else could have just went through too, but usually you see bodies if somebody else just went through. Oh, Pyro's got some interesting stuff to eat too, by the way. Let me see if I can find some street meat for you. You're still here? Where are you? What is making my game struggle? What do you think? Meat skewer? What the fuck that is? Oh, it's a rat. Rat skewer? Noodles. Eat some noodles. Didn't even really fill me up all the way. Give me one of these rats on a skewer. Wonder if I can look at it. There you go.
Life been good?
They fixed ooh, it doesn't get stuck. I got a lot of stuff on me here. Oh, what's this? Ooh, this looks kind of cool. I found the exact same knife I had too. That's hilarious. Okay. Let me turn this one back down. This one was kind of... There we go. Alright. You can do everything in Pyro, you can do in Stanton too. Do all the PvE stuff too. Curious if they fixed the missions in Pyro. For the ones that everybody's doing in Stanton. Call me at 3 a.m. Tell me I'm the one. All that.
Welcome to the ASOS vehicle. If your vehicle, please visit us again.
Poor GPU gets abused by this game.
You're gonna do a sweep for us. Great. Had some skag bail on me, so I need it done pronto.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields offline. Quantum drive is now
Yep.
on.
I think I'm gonna change my page filing until a little bit bigger again. I've done like 3 times already, but I think a 4th time might be a little bit more beneficial for this game. Definitely helped when I went from 8 to 16, so going from 16 to 32 should be helpful. Many tricks to make this game run a little bit better.
Is now off.
If you ever need any, let me know.
Shields online.
Oh, they don't always work. I hate protect the ship. Especially when I don't see the
Alright.
ship. There he is.
See the assholes and the ship that needs to get through this. And
Bogey.
Keep the fighters off me so I can work.
remember, you're here to keep them alive.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
Check fire.
You've got to keep them off us so we can work.
How
Target
about you
destroyed.
focus on keeping that ship alive? I should have been recording this fight.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Fuck me. I need a joystick for my left hand, I'm not gonna lie. I end up moving my fingers because I'm trying to hit like W and then booster and then my hand slips to the E. So, oops. I do that a lot. I need like a joystick. I try to use a controller, but it's really frustrating to set up because I have a PlayStation controller. Apparently, it's a lot easier if you have an Xbox controller, but none of the buttons work properly for my PlayStation one. So. But see, that's why you set your state. That's why you set your spawn to where you want to wake up, right? Let me cancel this mission really quick. Sorry.
Don't ever walk away from a job you said you were gonna do. Hell, I learned that from day one.
Oh, hobby. I do that every time. The Smith marker. I think if I had dual sticks though, I think I'd be a way better pilot. One stick would be better though. Still use the mouse, but take your left hand away from the keyboard would be nice.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your insurance claim has been sent.
And also wait until it's an instant thing. Save money. Oh, there's like little cool things with Pyro too when you're bored. You come down here. You can sometimes find boxes to loot. Now, you don't really get a lot of good stuff from these boxes, but if you're looking for food and water and don't want to feel like spending money, say you can usually find it. 2 cruises right off there. Now we got some energy bars. What is this? There you go. There's usually one there, one here. Ooh, I'm getting lucky. Usually there's not 3 or 2. What a bloodline. Another couple of drinks for later. And some food for later. Being kind of greedy here, but sometimes you can find one here. Nope. And down right there, you'll find them. So there's only 2. Yeah, there and back there, you'll find them. Oh. Yeah, so if you're ever in desperate need for food and drink, you can always come down here. Usually there's one thing. We're on guard today. Fuck him up, boss man. Fuck him up. There you go. I have food and drink for when I remember here.
Welcome to the ASOP. Your insurance claim has been... Your vehicle has been moved to authority for vehicle selected. Your vehicle, please visit us again. Goodbye.
What's been going on with you?
Let's verify it's not moving. Should be good. You playing right now? Sucks every time you blow up, you gotta reset your shit, but
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
regrets. Bring 2 friends. It's funny where they highlighted it blue. Might die in this one too, but hey, fuck it. YOLO.
Engines online. Take off. Landing gear raised. Shields offline.
It's funny, I set the marker before I left and it's not there. Yep.
Quantum drive is now on.
Alright, let's go patrol some zones.
Stowe's here. Thanks for picking up this patrol. I know it's dull shit. The headhunter's gonna have eyes on our turf. You never know. Maybe things will pop off.
Quantum drive is now off. Shields online.
Gonna pass along some points to check out. Hit each one and see if there's anything there.
I feel like I'd be smarter to go out here first. That's a ship. Maybe?
Bogey. Check fire.
Push on, okay?
I don't know where's spots, whatever.
Sit tight. Sending out a scan. Not seeing anything. Let's keep it rolling.
We'll leave the hard one last, I guess. last
Move
one.
on.
Shields offline. Shields online.
So this is.
Bogey. Check fire.
Target practice of flying in hot.
Oh, the Hermes. This doesn't have much for firepower, but I think it's tanky.
Bogey. Target
This
destroyed.
is turning into a hell of a scrap. I dig it.
That's a better challenge. Mhm.
Target destroyed.
That was it. We're all good. Think we're good.
Shields offline.
Next.
Quantum drive is now on.
Better the rest. Into red. Oh. Not a machine.
Quantum drive is now off.
Park up while I do a scan.
Shields online.
Picking up some angry people inbound.
Got a machine head. Better the rest. Green to red. Machine ahead. Got a machine head. Better the rest. You little bitch.
Shields hit. Bogey.
Got a machine head. Better the rest. Green to red. Machine ahead. Got a machine head. Better the rest. Oh shit. My ship is so much faster going forward than his, so it's so much harder to fly.
Shields hit.
Jesus, that was close. Definitely took the tanky one on first, I guess. Oh, gotta be careful, I got no shields. I think I fucked up this guy's weapon system, so he haven't fired on me, I don't think. It's the other dude that's been hitting me. Whatever this thing's tanky as hell.
Target destroyed.
Man, you're kicking a lot of ass.
Target
I'll
destroyed.
be damned. You got them all.
Nice.
I don't see a damn thing.
Shields offline.
Mm-mm. Yeah, it's doing this, isn't it? There you go.
Is now on.
A little bit when I can hit it manually. Oh, I'm gonna fade today. I don't know why.
Quantum drive is now off.
Hold up a sec. Gotta do a scan.
Online.
Yeah, don't see shit.
Is it? Hmm. Yeah, it kind of sucks you can't grab more missionary ones in Pyro without jumping away.
I'm not picking up anything.
Shields offline.
You're all done. Nice one. I'll get you paid.
Everybody wanna make it happen. Man, world in a loving place. I've all done. Exploding the place. Let's get true. Nature's high. We can born to be wild. We can cry so high. I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Almost at 2 milli? We're almost at 2 milli.
Quantum drive is now off.
Stowe's calling. Thanks for stepping up for this. Local snitch copped out where these assholes were gonna be flying. So all you gotta do is be the trap and have
Alright.
easy credits.
So maybe my last one. Getting kind of tired. My back's getting kind of sore. My arm really hurts. I really try to do my physio shit this weekend. Might have overdone it a little bit, to be honest.
Quantum drive is now off.
So yeah, this is where it's gonna go down. Find a cover spot and go dark. Just keep cool and don't lose your head. They'll be here soon.
Chilling. Freelancer Misk, I think, is a little bit bigger than a freelancer. I think that's the war version. Should be a good fight. Try and stay behind it. Don't you remember me? Remember me for a century. Do 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 do. What time do I have left? I should be popping in a minute.
Watch your radar and make sure no one catches us off guard.
What's his friend? Because I'm gonna have to destroy his friend first. A mantis ish? Maybe. I think that's a mantis.
Got a fight coming at you.
V's over there. Okay, let's go. That was close. This guy's really close to me, so let's go deal with him real quick.
Shields hit.
Back lock on this guy.
Target destroyed. Lock.
I went the wrong way, but this might work. No, he moved. They're trying to get behind him.
Target destroyed.
All I see are dead people. Nice. Thanks for sorting that out for us. Transferring your crits now.
Offline.
See you next time.
That seemed a little too easy, I'm not gonna lie.
Bottom drive is now on.
Might be all she wrote for me tonight, mate.
Bottom drive is now off.
It's gotta be on this side, I guess. Should be able to see it here now. I kind of
Shields
put
online.
those up for a second. I don't know. Missed that one.
Shields offline. Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is
That's
now
what
on.
I'm here for. I come from downtown, born ready for you. It's a determination. Landing gear didn't come out as quick as I wanted it to. Good save though.
Landing complete.
Little damage. Whoa, that's expensive for fucking armaments. We lost our million, or no. We may not have been on it, but
Engines offline.
almost at the 2 million mark. Bone ready for you.
Welcome. To the A stop, your vehicle has been moved to a please visit us again.
Yeah, I think that's all she wrote for me tonight. That was a good stream. Seems like it's not lagging anymore. It just lags kind of a little bit here and there. It's getting a little slow here, but see if it comes up. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna up the page file a little more, and maybe that might help a little bit. It looks like it's just slow in the loading. So, anyways, thanks for hanging out. If you did, if you didn't, it's all good. Hopefully, we'll see you in the next one. And if you ever want to hang out with me in the stars, let me know. I'm down to go on the adventure with people. So, all right, take.